have a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yes.
I don't like surprises.
Well, you know how we decided to start working on my parents' house?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know we've been super busy, so I have gotten it pretty much up to speed. I have it pretty much ready for you to walk through.
Like framed walkthrough?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed how people love their house when they first buy it?
But realize how quickly the honeymoon stage is over.
We have the space, but what do we do with it?
One thing we've learned is that our clients have outlived, outgrown, or have simply fallen out of love with their home.
That awful stove and oven. It's bringing back bad memories right now.
It's demo time!
We're Paul and Susan Kadilak, and we run Kadilak Homes.
I think it looks pretty good there.
I know you do.
Together, we've transformed hundreds of properties to help homeowners rekindle the magic they once had when they first laid eyes on their home.
Oh my God.
Where are we? Wow.
Running a growing company while raising a busy family isn't always
You
easy.
smell like beef and cheese plus more beef.
And we never quite know what Paul's gonna do next.
We're keeping this, right?
Definitely not keeping that.
But when we help homeowners fall back in love with their homes,
It's all worth it.
oh,
I love you guys so much.
this isn't just renovation.
It's Renovation Rekindle.
That's beautiful. So demo happened already, which was incredible because I just sat there and watched it. And ripping the roof off is like, oh, I'm just gonna be in this trance watching this. 'Cause you can't stop watching destruction until the
Can't
destruction's
take
complete.
your eyes away.
Right. So it's pretty much ready. I know you're gonna make changes, but foundation's in. And then I talked to the framers, and guess what? They were like, and threw the house
It's like
up.
magically the house is up.
They threw that house up in, I don't even know, it seems like record time. So I need you to start digging your head into what you want to do there.
That's what I need. I need to go walk through and figure it out.
There's a caveat to this.
Oh boy.
Because this is my parents' house, I have a little bit of say on what we do there. My father grew up on a farm. We used to go there every summer and go visit my grandparents. And I've been dying to do the black and white themed farmhouse.
Yep.
So I want to do something like that and do some sort of tribute to them.
I think it's time for a new chapter for this house, and I think they'll be really happy to see what we build there.
I just don't want to disappoint, you know? So here we are.
So here we are. So that house is gone, and now we're in the new frame, and I am starting to think about what is the kitchen going to look like? What
You can
know,
keep your kitchen. I don't care about that. I mean, I do, but not as much as I care about the fireplace. Because the fireplace is where it's at.
Yeah. What are you thinking about for the fireplace?
Well, I wanted to do something a little different here. So I was able
Whoa, don't hurt
trip.
yourself.
one piece of strapping is here, nothing else in the room. So this wall in particular, I would say is probably like one of the most important walls in the house.
Well, from the kitchen, this is what you see.
But that's what I mean. This is
This
a very
is
focal wall.
This has to be a nice looking wall.
Right,
So what are you
so-
thinking?
All I'm thinking is how the fireplace is gonna look. I don't care what she puts on that wall. I don't care what you put on it. I'm saying I'm gonna get my nice rectangular fireplace here. It's gonna be up off of the floor. It's gonna kind of
What's
have a
gonna
little
be
bit
like-
more of a modern kind of vibe to it.
But around it, because we're doing the black and white exterior, and because it's a short wall, and because we're going kind of short and wide, we want to make the wall look taller. Probably not a ton of trim, but I was thinking probably just V-groove, a little bit wider floor to ceiling, and then I was thinking we do reclaimed wood around the windows.
So 2 beams here going across.
So 2 beams, because this room is longer than it is wide. So I think just 2 beams. The color of the beams will match this. I don't know what color that's going to be yet. I haven't decided that yet, but
There's still a lot of unknowns.
there's still a lot of unknowns.
The one thing that's known is that I'm getting my rectangular fireplace.
You are getting a rectangular fireplace.
That's all I care about.
That's all you're getting. This room has to kind of flow into the kitchen because this is one big open space. So I still have to decide where the sink is going to go.
I would say in the kitchen.
Oh, good.
Just a thought.
That's it. We're done. We're done here. We don't have to decide anything
I mean,
else.
where do most things go?
When you walk in the front, I was thinking it would be kind of cool if you walk in and you could just see outside. Or you could walk in and you could see like the stove and the hood and some pretty tiles. So I'm still trying to figure that out.
So you're torn between keeping this big window here and the sink stays in the center of this window.
Right.
Or shifting this over completely to here, next to the slider.
Right.
I think it should
That
stay
then
there.
the stove will go there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna look too crowded over here. Because you
Yeah.
have no windows over here.
I
Those
know.
windows in the pantry. So I feel like
I know.
your space is big, and then you're taking this and shrinking these two here, and now this is all kind of dark. I feel like that lets more light in over here too.
Yeah,
On this
so-
side of the kitchen. I think it looks pretty good there.
I know you do. Since this is your parents' house, you've always wanted to do the black and white farmhouse.
Yes, because I have very fond memories of every summer getting in the van my parents had with all my siblings and driving 12 hours to go see my grandparents. Like that was our summer vacation. And it was a lot different living on the farm than living here. So I think it'd be nice.
Since this was your parents' house, I'm gonna give you a few finishes that you've been talking about for a long time.
Don't get me excited.
All right, so black and white exterior with a few tweaks. So we're gonna do the black windows, white siding, gray garage doors, gray front door, and then I just wanna add a couple things. I wanna do stone on the foundation,
I like that.
because that'll give it that little kind of New England feel. And then the other thing I was thinking was, what about some cedar shutters
Sure.
that like you could make?
Oh, I have to make them.
Yes.
Oh, we can't order them?
I mean, we could, but I mean, this is your parents' house, so I just thought it would be better, like, if you made them.
How many shutters do I need to make? That's the
Well,
question.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. It'd be really easy.
Nothing's easy.
But they're gonna look great. so
Make it
it's
look
fine.
easy, but it's not easy.
So inside, the big area is obviously always the kitchen, and we always do white kitchens. Everybody wants a white kitchen. So I was thinking we should do a green kitchen.
You're high on green. I know you like
love
green,
green.
and I feel like you'll make it work. So I like this.
It's different, but also bringing the black and white back in. I think we do that with the backsplash tile. So I think we do this on the backsplash, and then if we do that, like this paint. So the cabinet will have some color in it, but the backsplash will bring back in that black, white, and it's got like a little bit of beige in it.
Yeah, and this is the pattern I think will look nice.
And then I'm thinking like the light box above the island, that we also do this color.
What are you gonna do in the light box?
So for the light box, I was thinking I want to paint it the green cabinet color, and I was thinking we'd do like a basket weave pattern. So the family room, you've also been wanting to do one of those long contemporary fireplaces.
Don't get me too excited that I'm getting 2 wins here, where I'm getting the
So,
black and white farmhouse and the fireplace that
I'm
I've
trying
wanted to do.
to put all these things in that.
I'm trying to keep my emotions in check right now,
Are you
because
okay?
that's 2 wins for
That's
me.
2,
I'll
last
take
one.
what I can get.
But we're trying to go like a little bit farmhouse, a little bit more traditional. So for the fireplace, this is kind of a busy tile, but there's not a lot of tile in that room. So it's just around that fireplace.
Well, yeah, you're just talking around the fireplace.
Just around the fireplace. So what I was thinking we could do with this is actually take the beige and paint all the trim in the family room beige, including the beams.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a couple beams in the ceiling. We'll do that beige. So this is gonna be the trim color, and then this is gonna be the wall color. So we'll have all these neutrals, black, gray, beige. All of these will kind of gel between the 2 rooms.
These are the Sherwin-Williams colors you were telling me about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So do you approve of all my things?
You know, I don't think I really have a choice whether I approve them or not, so I'm just gonna say yes.
I
and go
mean,
with
I
it,
used
so.
all your things. So
I know.
I used your black and white farmhouse.
I think I'm just still in shock that you actually are doing stuff that I wanted to do for a long time.
just feel like you won the lottery.
Yeah, I don't want you to like pull football away when I go to the ticket right now. Be like, well,
I'm not gonna change anything. The only thing is, you're gonna make those shutters.
Susan asked me to make the shutters. So I am making a jig so that I can make sure that all of these shutters are gonna have the exact same spacing. A jig you dance is much more physical. I made my own jig because she wanted the piece that comes across here to be 5.5 inches from the top. So this is my jig to stop the boards so they don't go anywhere. And then this is my marker for the top so I know it's 5.5 because it's a 2x6 and all 2x6s are 5.5. She asked me to make them with 3 across like this, spaced evenly. Now the more I look at it, I kind of like the two of them better. Oh, thing shifted. I measured it wrong. See what I'm doing here, Susan? These have to be flipped because this is the front of the shutter. There's my 5.5 inches to the bottom. Wait, that's wrong.
That's not
I want it to butt to this.
right, but it's gonna sit on top. So if you give this something to sit, like if you get this against it.
It's better be worth it. It's trial and error. I'm glad everyone can laugh at it but me.
This is going just fine for me.
This is the tough part. I'll be right back. Watch what I will do.
I have no idea what he's gonna do.
Sometimes life gives you challenges. This happens to be one of those times where I don't have the proper clamps to keep these tight, so I'm gonna make my own right now. And these seem to be just about the right length. And if they're not, then you just double it up. How's that?
Nice clamp.
Smells like the right size. Just gonna go so we have a little resistance because we can tweak it after.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Are you almost ready?
I'm ready. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. They're gonna look really pretty on the front of the house. What do we need? 11 more?
Now you gotta stay out here in the sun.
Oh, I am.
I'm gonna go up,
Stand in the sun.
hold it up to the window up there and tell me how it looks. Make sure you take a picture. Do you want it on the right or the left?
On the left.
Your left or my left?
Your left.
Okay. Is that straight?
Do you want me to take a picture?
Do I have it in the right place?
I mean, it's kind of crooked, but yeah, it's the right spot. No, now it's more crooked.
Higher or lower?
That's good.
Huh? Does it need to go up or down?
That's good. I got a picture. Yeah, I like those. They look good.
Good? With
Yep.
the two?
Yep.
My special project. So Dave, this is the sketch of what Susan wants to put on the ceiling. Just this blank piece of wood.
It's done.
On the flip side, this is what she's thinking about doing. She wants to do beadboard and basket weave, B&B. I know we have a couple pieces over here we can look at kind of roughly what it'll look like. We can start getting some of this up because I know she's on her way here and I know that she's gonna start yelling at us if she doesn't have anything to look at and she came here. It looks pretty good. We'll see how it looks when it's actually up in the sky. A drop will do you. You know, I can be like, that's not what I wanted. You can cut that part. That'd be a bad cake decorator. That's a spicy meatball.
Watch the spaghetti there, buddy.
I'm trying. You got a broken caulking gun here.
You broke it.
I didn't break the gun works fine. Now, see, and it doesn't matter where I go. I get yelled at by Susan, I get yelled at by you. You know how excited I am to see Susan's face when she walks in here? How many times per job has she changed it on you?
Many. There's always something.
She's always striving to be better, and she drags us with her.
Paul, can you grab me some nails there, please?
I sure can. See these little baby boys right here? Little tiny baby nails. Those should leave the least amount of wood to fill.
Yeah, looking good?
Yeah.
I'm too close to see it.
You want to do a truss fall? I'll catch you, Dave. Hopefully Susan doesn't change the design.
Maybe if we get it done before she gets here, she'll like it.
That's why I'm rushing. You think if Chewbacca did finish work, it'd be Glue-Bacca?
Just make sure you put the glue on the right side. Here comes trouble.
Hey guys.
Hey. Hurry up, we're almost done.
Weren't we gonna do 4 across instead of 3?
What?
No, too busy.
Dave and I sat down at the table and we laid out a bunch of designs and we said, you know what? We think she's gonna like this one better.
I just think, I don't know if it's too skinny. I don't know if we.
What are you talking about,
4.
too skinny? If you do 4 across, it's gonna be even skinnier than it is. What do you want the pieces to be, like this
That's
big?
what I mean. It would show more if you had smaller pieces. I don't know, I'm gonna have to think if this could work.
Then you should have made the light box bigger.
Where's that face?
There's 2 pieces left, and then put up a couple pieces of crown, and then judge, okay? Judge
Okay.
and McJudge or something,
All right.
okay?
Well, I do it twice, I get paid twice. I don't care.
I don't think you need to change it.
I bet you don't. It does look good. It looks awesome. We're so close now to staging, finishing touches, and then we're gonna go on the market.
I love how you stage, it's so beautiful. You carry a rug so beautiful. I love furniture. It popped off.
We're really excited that the kids are stopping by today because now they get to see what we were able to do with their grandparents' old house. So this house used to be whose house, guys?
Pops.
Pop's house? Do you guys know that Daddy lived here when I met him?
I knew it.
Did you know
already.
that? Do you think Pop would like this house?
Maybe, it really depends.
Yeah. What do you think he would say?
Why is that chandelier weird?
Because Daddy picked it.
I used to visit my grandparents in Pennsylvania every summer when we were kids. It was very peaceful, calming, it's relaxing. So I think that's kind of the vibe we wanted to give here. You know, a little tribute to my grandparents and my father.
I think your dad would like this house. So the house is done and today is open house day.
I think it'll be pretty busy. I've had quite a few people that have driven by.
So we're gonna see whether or not anybody likes it besides us.
Great drawing.
I love the lights. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Where do you want to start?
When you walk in the front door, we really want to make an impact. So the first thing you see is that stove with the custom hood and the pretty tile.
That is gorgeous.
The hood with the,
hood with the wood.
wood-looking trim on there.
Oh my goodness.
We have the thick countertops, we have the green island, and then the light box that matches the green island.
Oh my God, that island is huge.
I know.
It is 10 feet plus 2.5 feet.
Wouldn't this be perfect for like the dog and the cat food right there? Absolutely like perfect for organization.
So you have seating, you have workspace, and it's also a little bit deeper, so you're not on top of the people who are trying to sit and eat.
Wow, look, yeah, so 4 seats, lots of prep area. And a nice big sink, dream kitchen.
Absolutely.
It's nice, it's open, but it's not overwhelming.
Adam, a pantry, a pantry.
This is wonderful.
I love the pantry because it gives you extra storage and extra counter space. We put 2 closets so that you have room for bigger things that you can store.
Look at the storage.
Storage for everything. It's set back from everything, so you don't have the food everywhere.
Okay. I need this in my life.
I like the smoked glass, it's very different than what we've seen, but it's really nice.
In the family room, we added some beams on the ceiling just to add a little bit of character.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
And I love that chandelier.
Check out the fireplace with the,
More pattern tile that I love. That's unbelievable.
That's so unique with the tiles around the fireplace.
I can feel the heat from here.
Yes,
I don't want to feel the heat,
that
it's
is
hot
so
out.
unique.
Paul really wanted a linear fireplace, but the wall is also long and linear. So I cut it up into thirds to make it look taller.
I love these wood accents, these are beautiful. I wouldn't have thought to do this. That is awesome.
There's dark wood, light wood, and then a medium wood, and it all works.
So far, so good. Which, you're a tough customer sometimes.
I love the barn door.
Oh, look, a mudroom.
Wow, this is
great.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I like the dark.
Mudroom's great. Everything goes in there, and then you shut the door. You don't have to look at it.
They could have 6 kids in this house.
Shoes, hats, gloves.
That's what my room is for.
I'm just so excited.
And the seat here matches the reclaimed wood on the island behind us.
That's a
That is
really
a
great detail.
great detail right off the kitchen like that.
The dining room's cool because we put the barnwood on the ceiling, and I think when people walk into that room, they just look and they're like, oh, this is cool.
This is nice, right off the kitchen. Oh, I
This
love
is
it.
nice.
You have the wood tray ceiling, is absolutely gorgeous.
Is that more bamboo?
Can you touch that one?
I don't think I can. Here, wait.
No, can't touch it.
I tried.
You try.
The dark ceiling when you walk in instantly catches your eye, so you're drawn to look up right away.
The detail of the ceiling is absolutely stunning. This is the exact style that I'm looking for. This like modern farmhouse look is just stunning. I like the breakup of the wall. Do you know what I'm saying? So painted and then that shiplap look.
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's really pretty.
Oh, is this top floor laundry? Oh, this is wonderful.
Wow, it's huge.
What's that? I don't know what a dedicated laundry room is.
Nice wood counter, reclaimed shelves. You even have a sink in there.
This extra sink in the laundry room is amazing.
I wouldn't know. I don't have one.
This is fancy living.
Yeah.
Look at the door. I like the door. Help wanted.
That's a good one.
Can we just stop and go into this master bathroom, please?
Yeah, I missed it. Let's go.
Look at this master shower.
Oh, I love all the textured tile. It's so cool.
These aren't real subway tiles. They have a texture to them.
Yeah.
They're unique. I could definitely see myself showering in here.
Is that big enough for you?
I will probably. Look at that tub.
Whoa.
Will I fit in this tub? I could submerge in this tub.
You could submerge in the tub.
The handles and the water spout actually comes from the wall instead of the tub itself.
I've never seen that before.
No.
And look at the backsplash. It's absolutely beautiful. Hold on, is this wood? I have to.
You have to touch it.
I love like the mixture of colors. Like it's not just like uniform, like silver, silver, silver. Like
Right. Everything is really, 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 really well thought out.
Master bedroom is like an apartment. It's huge.
The ceiling height in here, again, is amazing.
Right. Such a long space.
Oh, this is interesting. They've used frosted glass instead of the solid closet doors.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's my closet.
can't you just picture like summer, winter,
What's that like?
spring, fall?
Well, it has the double closets too.
Right.
His and hers.
Oh, yeah, that one is for him.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
definitely
Yeah.
a him closet.
Yep, I get the smaller closet.
That's okay.
That's
It's
perfect.
still a good size.
This place is awesome. Plenty of room to do whatever you want with it. This is amazing.
This is like a dream come true.
I can envision having 15, 20 friends here, just having a great event, and it spills over into the big backyard, so that's what I like.
I think this house sells itself.
It's not going to be an issue. You just kind of open the door, let someone in, and they're going to make their own decision right away.
I would love to live in this house. I know my son and daughter-in-law would love to live in this house.
Maybe they can have our house and we'll buy this house.
Yeah, that's all.
If you want to see more of our projects, you can visit CadilakHomes.com. So weird.